After the fall of Soviet Union, the newly formed Russia was economically struggling. One of the many ways Russia did to support its economy was the arms sales. Russia sold its arms to its allies. One among the allies is India. When the neighbors of India started a war with India, Russia came into action and supported India by supplying arms. This led to the bond development between Russia and India. While India started purchasing the arms from Russia, it is also showed interest in purchasing the Q-class aircraft carrier to boost its naval sector. The deal to buy Q-class aircraft carrier was initially $1.2 billion, but due to the construction and new developments to the carrier, led to a final value of $2.2 billion. This deal was not only to sell their carrier, but also to reconstruct the carrier to meet India's requirements. Russia used this carrier as a missile launcher during the World War, but India wanted to use this carrier as an actual aircraft carrier. To meet this criteria, Russia had to strip down all its missile launchers from its deck and construct a new runways for the aircrafts to take off and land. Russia also agreed to develop the carrier with the latest technology, one of which was the surveillance radar. Russia had to remove all the electrical wiring and replace with the new wiring to support the radar. The refurbished carrier INS Vikramaditya was handed over to India after the completion of sea trials in 2013. After the long wait, the aircraft carrier was finally commissioned in India in 2014. The carrier can carry up to 30 aircrafts and 6 helicopters. INS Vikramaditya carries weapons such as Russia AK-630 30mm close-in weapon systems and Barak 8 air defense missiles. This carrier is operated by a crew of 1500. It is operated by LM2500 gas turbines and a maximum speed it can reach is 30 knots. Let's talk about India's second aircraft carrier, INS Vikrant. This carrier may not be the largest or most powerful aircraft carrier in the world, but the Indian Navy is proud of this carrier because of its first indigenous aircraft carrier. With the technology and industrial development in India, there were already discussions back in 1990 to build its own aircraft carrier. With the inspiration from INS Vikramaditya, a new design was developed in 2001 to build INS Vikrant. But over the years, the design was changed and the final design was approved in 2003. Work started to construct INS Vikrant in 2005 at Cochin Shipyard Limited in Kerala. The initial plan to commission INS Vikrant was 2014, but due to delays and funding issues, the INS Vikrant is commissioned in 2022. 262 meters long and 62 meters wide, the aircraft carrier can carry up to 36 aircrafts and helicopters. The carrier has two takeoff runways. It carries a mix of Russian MiG-29K, Rafaels and HAL Tejas and other helicopters. This carrier is equipped with weapons such as Barak 8 anti-aircraft missiles and Russian AK-630 close-in weapon systems. This carrier is powered by LM2500 gas turbines, which generates a power of 88 megawatts. The maximum speed of this carrier is 30 knots and has a range of 8,000 nautical miles. This aircraft carrier is operated by a crew of 1500, including officers and sailors. Indian Navy ordered 5 Kasim-II-class guided missile destroyers from Soviet Union in 1970. The Rajput-class ships were commissioned by Indian Navy between 1980 and 88. This class consists of 5 ships: INS Rajput, INS Rana, INS Ranjit, INS Ranveer, and INS Ranvijay. The primary anti-shipping ship weapon was the P-20M, a large subsonic infrared homing missile with a range of 83 kilometers. The ship's surface-to-air missiles has a range of 31.5 kilometers and can engage the aircraft at an altitude up to 22.8 kilometers. All Rajput classes are equipped with a 76 mm gun, while 4 twin 30 mm weapons are equipped by Rana and Ranjit. This class is mounted with 4 M3E3 gas turbine engines of 18,000 horsepower each. The ship can reach the speed up to 35 knots and displaces 6000 knots under full load with a length of 147 meters and a width of 16 meters. In 2002, it was reported that INS Rajput was fitted with BrahMos cruise missile. This cruise missile has a range of 300 kilometers and designed to carry a nuclear warhead. The INS Ranjit was the first of Rajput class that was decommissioned in 2019, followed by Rajput, which was decommissioned in 2021. Let's talk about the Delhi class. These warships were designed and built in India. The initial plan to build this class was in Russia, but due to the fall of Soviet Union, the plan was delayed. The INS Delhi consists of 3 warships: INS Delhi, INS Mysore, and INS Mumbai. The first of the Delhi class, INS Delhi, was commissioned in 1997, followed by INS Mysore in 1999 and INS Mumbai in 2001. This class is equipped with the KH-35E, an active radar homing anti-ship missiles with a range of 135 km and a 145 kg warhead. 4 quad launchers are fitted and the missiles can be launched at an interval of few seconds. Indian Navy is planning to replace this KH-35E with the BrahMos missiles to boost its weapon range. The Russian surface-to-air missile system, which has a range of 25 km, is also installed in this class. Rafael Barak Point Air Defense System is also fitted to this class destroyers. Barak has 8-cell vertical launch system. While the INS Delhi and INS Mysore are mounted with Bharat APSOH sonar, Advanced Paranomic Sonar hull, the INS Mumbai is equipped with the Advanced Sonar Tails ATAS, Advanced Towed Array Sonar, and Bharat HUMSA hull-mounted sonar array systems. To defend against the submarines, the ship has 2 RBU-600 anti-submarine rocket launchers, which has a range of 6 kilometers. 163 meters long and 17 meters wide, this class displaces 6,500 tons. The ship is operated by 2 Ukrainian M36E gas turbine plants that produce 64,000 horsepower. The ship also has 4 Russian-made gas turbine generators in each engine room. The maximum speed of this destroyer is 32 knots and has a range of 5,000 miles. This class can accommodate 2 helicopters, Dhruv or Chetak helicopters, and a Sea King helicopters. The ship is operated by a crew of 360, including officers and sailors. The Kolkata class destroyers are the new stealth destroyers built for Indian Navy under Project 15A. The Kolkata class consists of 3 destroyers: INS Kolkata, INS Kochi, and INS Chennai. The approval for the construction of Kolkata class was approved by Indian Navy in 2000 May. Although the construction of the destroyers was started in the year 2000, but due to the delays and complex of warship building process, these destroyers were commissioned between 2014 and 2016. The first of the Kolkata class, INS Kolkata, it was commissioned in 2014, followed by INS Kochi in 2015 and INS Chennai in 2016. This class has an overall length of 163 meters long and width of 17.4 meters, and the full load displaces 6,800 tons. This class is fitted with 16 UVLM Universal Vertical Launcher Module to launch BrahMos missiles and 2 VLS Vertical Launching Systems for Barak SAM surface-to-air missiles. These destroyers are also equipped with a main gun fitted forward is a 130mm gun and a 4 AK-630 close-in weapon systems, which has a fire rate of 5,000 rounds per minute. AK-630 can defend the ship from incoming anti-ship missiles and other guided weapons. This class is equipped with a twin-tube torpedo launchers and 2 RBU-6000 anti-submarine rocket launchers. These rockets can be launched against the submarines within the range of 6 kilometers. These destroyers use Thales air search radar to keep an eye on the airspace along with the EL M2248MF Star multifunction radar. This class is driven by COGAG combined gas and gas propulsion systems. 2 Bergen KVM diesel engines are also mounted to these destroyers. The speed of the destroyer is 30 knots and operated by a crew of 300, including officers and sailors. Now to the Visakhapatnam class. This class is developed version of Kolkata class destroyers and was a part of Project 15B. The approval for the construction of 4 destroyers was approved by Indian Navy in 2011. The 4 destroyers of this class are INS Vishakhapatnam, INS Mormugao, INS Impal, and INS Surat. These destroyers are named after the cities that are located in all 4 corners of India. The first of Vishakhapatnam class, INS Vishakhapatnam, was commissioned in the year 2021, followed by INS Mormugao in 2022 and INS Impal in 2023. The INS Surat is yet to be commissioned in 2024. Vishakhapatnam class uses the same hull form, machinery, propulsion, weapons and sensors as of Kolkata class. This class was developed to have more improved stealthiness and increased automation. This class is equipped with 8-cell vertical launch systems for BrahMos cruise missiles, which has a range of 300 km to use against the hostile ships and targets. To safeguard against the airspace, this class is installed with 8-cell launchers with Barak 8 surface-to-air missiles. The range of these weapons is between 70 to 100 km. Apart from these, AK-630 close-in weapon systems is also installed to defend the ship against the anti-ship missiles. This class is equipped with 4 533mm torpedo tubes and 2 RBU-6000 anti-submarine rocket launchers. A single 76mm OTO Malera dual-purpose artillery gun is also installed to this class. Vishakhapatnam class uses Israeli ELM-2248 multifunction surveillance and tracking MS-STAR radar. This advanced radar is installed in different directions to have 360-degree coverage. This radar can track hundreds of targets from both air and surface and can provide guidance to Barak 8 surface-to-air missiles. BEL Hamza NG sonar and BEL Nagin are also installed to detect any submarines. This class can accommodate 2 helicopters, HAL Dhruv and Westland Sea King Mk-42B. With 163 meters long and 17.4 meters wide, the ship displaces around 7,400 tons. This class has a COGAG combined gas and gas configuration integrating 4 gas turbines. The propulsion system allows the ship to reach a speed of 30 knots and has a maximum range of 4,000 nautical miles. Vishakhapatnam class is operated by a crew of 300 including sailors and officers.